Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another weekly vlog. How is everyone? Today is Sunday and I've just been pottering around and doing bits and pieces, and yeah, I've sat down. I have got to the end of the first sock that I'm knitting on and I just need to kitchen of the toe, but I decided to pick out another project instead of kitchen of the toe. Does anyone else do that? I have edited the vlog today, so that's ready to go up tomorrow. It would already been up for you guys, but yeah. I picked out my blanket to work on. So this week, or in the last vlog, you would have seen that I changed my mind and I decided to not roll the dice early and just pick out this. So this is what I'm working on. Sorry about the light, I have just opened the curtains to get a bit of light in here. I've been sat here with my ring light on and I've just put the big light on as well, but now the sun's coming out and causing weird shadows. I don't think it'll be out for long. We'll see. But this is what I've been working on. Haven't got much progress from the last time you've seen it, if any, I don't think. So I'm going to do a couple of rows on this in a second once I have finished speaking to you guys. And what else? I think that's it. I haven't done any on that, on my cross stitch, which is up here, since the last time you saw it either. But I have decided that I am going to roll the dice today. I know it's a day early, normally I'll roll it on a Monday, but I am thinking that I'm going to roll it either on the Sunday or Monday, just to give me a chance to, so if I'm not doing anything on the Sunday, I'll roll it on the Sunday, and if I'm busy, I'll roll it on the Monday. So it's either a Sunday, Monday type of thing. I'm not putting any rules on it. It's my knitting, crochet, cross stitching, crafting, so be it. But I have got some things that I want to cast on. But I did go through my projects yesterday that were in my cupboards, and I have frogged one. So I did have the Get Set Go shawl that I had probably this much of. It's a triangular shawl, working from one end to the other, and I had the tiniest amount done on it, and I think I even ripped it back and started again the last time that it got called, and it hasn't been pulled for quite a while, and I don't really see the need for it, so I did pull it back and I have taken that out of my whip list. So I don't have that anymore, and I think I've got 2 slots open now. I believe I've opened the wrong thing. Why does the phone not just do what I want it to do? So that was, I have 3 slots open now. So I have 6, 7 and 10. So 3 slots are open. I did say, sorry, I'm looking down. I did say the other day that I'm pretty happy with having 12 whips. I'll get there in a second. I'm pretty happy with having 12 whips. Now I've got 3 things that I want to start. Now there is going to be a couple of cast on parties in the next few weeks. Now my lovely friend Caroline is doing a birthday cast on, just with some of us that Zoom together, and her cast on is a gnome cast on. So if you have watched the Aria Bark podcast, you would have seen that Caroline is on a gnome kick at the moment, and I'm not going to be knitting or crocheting a gnome. I'm possibly going to be cross stitching a gnome. I asked if that was okay, and she said yes. So I may start a small gnome cross stitch on that day. The lovely Tonya from Karma's a Stitch hosts cast on parties, and she has let us know roughly when the next one will be, and it's in more weeks than I'm happy. It's in more weeks time than I'm happy to wait for to cast on these new things. So my idea for this year was to cast on 40 things before my 40th birthday. So I am 40 this year, and I want to cast on 40 things before the 24th of September. Now I've got 10, I think. Was it 10? I did work it out, and it is, yes, I have done 10 so far, and we're in March. So I need to get another 30 cast on. They could be big things, they could be small things, they could be middle-sized things. So I was sorting out my yarn yesterday, my acrylic yarn that was in the boxes that are above my wardrobe, just seeing what was in there, and I was like, oh, I've got this yarn. So I have put them in a box, and I want to cast on 3 things. Now, these 3 things are going to be quick-ish makes, I think. There's a lot of yarn there, but I want to make a hexagon cardigan, and I want to make a, I don't really know what you call it. You basically knit a great big square. I've crocheted. These are crocheted projects. And you sew up the front, so it's like a, oh, what's it called? What is that called? You're probably all screaming at me. It's a cardigan, basically. And yeah, it will come to me, I'm sure it will. Like a cocoon, not cocoon. I know what I mean. That's so bad. But let me show you the yarn that I have pulled out. So, I want to make a hexagon square, it's not square, blanket. And I want to, I think it's like the campfire cardigan. So that's what I want to make, and I have pulled out 2 packets of yarn. They're not, this one's not full. This one's a brand new packet. It's the Aldi yarn in the colour Storm. Sorry for the crinkling. I will show you it. So it's in this colour here. It's like a bluey grey colour. And then this one again is Aldi yarn in the colour Fuchsia. Now I want to make, it's a little bit like the Hexagon cardigan, if you remember me making that. It's basically the same principle, but with that cardigan you used quite a large hook, so it was quite airy and flowy, where I want to make one that is a bit more wearable for like the spring, autumn. Yeah, so these are the 2 colours that I have chose. I don't know how I'm going to arrange these colours yet. I have 4 balls of the blue, the bluey grey, and I have 3 of the pink. So there is plenty of yarn here. I just need to figure out how I'm going to arrange those, whether I'm going to do like 2 rows of each and do it just striped, 1 row of each, or 3 rows of each, or whatever. What I might do is have a look either on Pinterest or Ravelry and see if I can just have a look at projects that have been already made and how people have arranged their colours, basically. So that is project 1. Then the next projects, I am thinking of making them, but possibly one maybe not for me. So I want to make these poncho. It's not a poncho, Denise. Why you keep saying poncho? It's not a poncho, it's a granny square cardigan. Is that what it's called? You make a big square, you fold it in half, you sew these bits, you've got armholes, and then your body goes in. You probably all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I have got, how many of these have I got? 4? Yes, so I have 4 of these dusky pink. It's an Aran weight, I think. It just says neutral mix. Now, these yarns were, or this yarn was purchased from Lolly's Little Wool Shack. If you know about Lolly's Little Wool Shack, then I miss them dearly. So yeah, this was from Lolly's Little Wool Shack. It literally has no information on the ball band at all, other than it's 100% synthetic and it's 100 gram. There's no colour, and they are all the same. All the balls are the same. So I don't really know. Well, I know it's synthetic, but what I'm saying is I don't know the meterage, I don't know anything, the colour name. So I'm going to class it as an Aran. And I have this here, which is not coming out the right colour, one single bit. This is more like a purpley, I wouldn't say maroon. It's coming out so wrong on my screen, so wrong. So it probably won't look like it goes with that, but it does. So I'm going to stripe a cardigan in these colours here and do that. So that's the second one that I want to cast on, and because it's going to be crochet, they're going to work up pretty quickly. So I was still going through all my stuff, and I see that I had 2 of these cakes that Casey gave to me when she was getting rid of all of her yarny stuff. So Casey is my sister. She did crochet for a little while, and then she stopped, and she gave me all of her yarn and hooks and everything. And I said to her, if you ever want to get back into it, then obviously I can give you the hooks back, and I've probably got yarn that you can have and stuff. So yeah, she gave me these 2. They are from Aldi. This one is called Savannah, and this one is called Carnival. So you can see the 2 different colours. Now I'm going to be using these together because I think they have a lot of similarity in colours. It probably is not showing up perfectly there, but other than the purple in this one and the green in this one, there is a lot of yellows and a lot of oranges that work together. So I'm thinking if I stripe 1 row at a time of each, this will be okay. I don't think 400 gram is going to be enough. So I have also got this here, which is the Woolcraft Aran, which again is not coming out the right colour. This is showing on my screen as a bright orange. It's not. It's more, it's shade 480. It's more of a burnt orange. I don't know. I'm thinking of either just striping these till I run out and see what happens, then add this in at the end. Now this is going to be another granny square cardigan. I was thinking of doing a campfire, I keep wanting to say campfire stew cardigan. There's no stew involved at all. But the campfire cardigan. I thought this would go pretty well because it goes with a lot of the oranges that are in both of these, and it gets some of the yarn out of my stash. Now, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure if Casey would like this colour palette. I'm not 100% sure. But if she says that she likes this colour palette, I will make this for her. And if she doesn't, I'm going to make it anyway, because I want the yarn out of my stash, basically. And I want to enjoy using the yarn instead of just giving it away, because I did go through a lot yesterday and I was like, oh, I could just destash this, I could destash that. And in reality, I don't have lots and lots and lots of yarn. And I don't have lots and lots that I could sell in bundles as such, because a lot of the yarn that I use and I want to keep is because that sometimes I do crochet amigurumis and I need certain colours to make those, and I might have a little ball of pink or a little ball of green or red or whatever colour, and I'm like, that will come in useful one day. Now it's different if I am just making garments or blankets or anything like that with my acrylic, that I would destash like a whole bag of odds and ends. But for me, I like to have them little bits and pieces, because I do sometimes like to make amigurumis or little things basically. So I like to keep bits and pieces. But I want to enjoy using this yarn because I want to see how it works up. And I think my sister might like this. I think she might. If not, it's not the end of the world. Now, I was thinking of keeping it for myself, but I think it might clash with my hair. Especially this one. I think it clashes quite a lot. And the reason that I picked these two is because that doesn't clash with my hair, and the other grey and pink doesn't clash with my hair. With me having pink hair, I do have to think about what I do wear and stuff. So there has been times that I've found a piece of clothing that I absolutely love, but I can't wear it. Like, I really like wearing red. Now, Ian wears a lot of red. I like wearing red, but with pink hair, I feel like I can't really wear red. I know it shouldn't matter, and sometimes it don't. I just wear it anyway. But I just feel like it just clashes a bit, and that's that. Today I'm wearing my coffee peace, is it peace, love and coffee top. I do have the jumper to this, and I actually wore the jumper over this t-shirt the last time I wore this t-shirt. I love this. I might even buy it in a few more designs, colours and stuff. So yeah, they are the 3 projects that I want to cast on, and I'm going to leave them in this box until I have cast off my next project, because I know I have 3 slots, but I'm going to roll the dice, see what project it picks, and if I finish that early, I will give myself to cast one of these on. That's the plan. So, shall we roll the dice? Let's roll the dice. Here is the dice. And if it rolls a slot that is empty, I will roll again. As for the cross stitch dice, I will stick to the first one that picks. So let's get my list up again, and let's roll. Oh, number 1, which is my radvent. That may not be a finished object this week. Just because I think I've got quite a bit left to go on that. But that's fine, and I will enjoy working on that. That is fine. And it has called number 1 for the cross stitch as well, which is the mortar cross stitch, which I'm super happy about, because I did say the other day, can't remember if it was on camera or not, but I did want to get some stitches into my mortar one. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. If it looks like I've had my hair cut, I haven't. it's just these front bits that are a bit shorter, but I keep putting them behind my ears, and then it just looks like I've had my hair cut really short. So hopefully I'll get a lot more done on my radvent. It knits up really quickly and I do really enjoy it. It's a nice one for like being on Zoom and stuff as well. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. I will pull it out. I'd need to put this cross stitch, take this out of the hoop. But I'm not going to do that today because I might put some stitches in it tonight. I'm not sure. So I will get that out of the hoop, the Q-snap, tomorrow. I have also ordered myself some of these basically. If I can, I've ordered myself some more of these, but I've ordered some longer ones because these don't really go around that Q-snap very well, and they go around hoops and stuff, but I've got a lot of material on that and it just doesn't work. And also I've ordered myself some, I think they're called fabric huggers. So they're like, I think they're like silicone round circle things. You'll see them when they come. I think they're coming tomorrow. So yeah, that's that. I will be working on them socks as well to get them finished for next week. And yeah, we've also ordered a new coffee table. There's nothing wrong with the coffee table that we do have, but the new one that we've ordered, the top lifts up, so it like you can eat your dinner off of it and it be at a more natural height. So we got that off of Amazon and that's coming in the week. It wasn't like next day, it was on Prime, but it wasn't next day delivery or anything. So that's coming in the week as well. I still haven't blocked my jumper. I know. I did though wash this and it's gone like cardboard again. It's gone really stiff. I will probably iron this because it is a bit creased. So I will iron it and hopefully that will smooth it out a little bit. But I do really like it. I love the final result of it. It was quite uncomfortable stitching it, and I don't know whether that's just because I'm not used to it. So yeah, it washed out absolutely perfectly. I was not worried because it was a small piece and it didn't take that long. It was an experience. And it's not that I was worried, but I was just like, oh, how easy is it gonna wash out? And you would have seen the clip in last week's vlog that I put it in the water. I left it 10-15 minutes and it was quite hot water with a little bit of washing up liquid. And within like a minute you could see the squares at the bottom disappearing. I was like, this is gonna work. It's gonna work. We're gonna be good. So it's really cute. I might put it in a little frame, and I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but I have seen that people have like little trays that they switch up in different seasons and they stitch little things to go in the tray. And I have seen some little trays in either B&M or Home Bargains or whatever. And I'm thinking of getting one because on our windowsill I've changed everything. We haven't got what we normally got on there. It's quite empty. It's thinking of getting a long tray, like long wooden tray, and maybe putting either this in a frame or putting it. I've got some foam board, haven't I? So I could put it on the foam board and just basically have it propped up for spring, and then over the years, because these things don't take 5 minutes, is doing different things for the different seasons and then adding stuff every now and again. Because I was thinking of doing that for like the Halloween bits that I want to make. There's a few little cushions that you can cross stitch your things and make cushions. And instead of just putting them in a box or a folder, actually displaying them for a little while every bit of the year. So yeah, that is something I might do. Who knows? I'll have to see if I can get a nice tray first, because I just think it would be nice just to display certain things. So yeah. Anyway, right, that's it for now. I'm pretty happy with what the dice has pulled. I'm pretty happy with what the yarn that I've pulled to make new things. I might even just start something in the week if I get a bit bored. We'll see. Like I said, it's my crafting. I don't have many rules. There are rules, but they are very loose. And I can change them if I want. So yeah. Ian's on nights this week, so again, vlogging might be a little bit difficult during the day. We will be going to the gym this week. I am really looking forward to going to the gym and getting into a routine of going and seeing my strength build. And I did that before. I could actually see the numbers of what I was doing going up and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that again. So yeah. Right, I'm definitely going now. 26 minutes for the first clip. I know. This one is probably going to be a long one, but there we go. People enjoy that. It's like watching a movie, isn't it? Like, right, I've got an hour and a bit. Let's go and sit and watch Denise. Anyway, I shall see you very soon. Well, hello, it's Monday, and it might look like I have just got up. Well, I haven't. It is 4:10 in the afternoon, and we've just got back from the gym. I've had a shower and I put my pyjamas on, and then I was like, I didn't film, but this is life. This is what happens. I put my hair up to have a shower, and yeah, it just looks a mess now. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the projects that the dice rolled yesterday. I'm further along on the radvent than I thought I was. That's how long it hasn't been pulled for, but it's living in my me-made bag, and I've got a whole one side. One side is complete, and I have got, sorry if that's wobbling. Sorry, Ian is trying to get stain out of a new trainer that he's bought. He got them off of Vinted. And there's a stain on the front. They were still brand new with the tags on and everything.
Where someone's picked it up with a thumb.
Yeah, it's like right at the front. And he was doing it on the table, so I've put the tripod on the floor. So I've got one side, and I have got this much of the second side, which I couldn't even remember having this much. So that's a bonus. But look at those colours. It's very creased where it's been shoved in the cupboard. I've got all of my yarn in here, and I will carry on. Have I got yarn attached? I have got yarn attached. So I will carry on working on that this week. Really looking forward to something a bit different. And then it pulled the mortar cross stitch, which is in here, and just pulled the needle off. Come on. So I've got my Chucky needle minder on here. So now this piece of Ada is massive, and I'm not sure how far over this is going to be. I think it's like double this. I obviously I didn't go to the middle of this Ada because I knew that this Ada would be far too big. But yeah, this is how much I've got of this. Once it's in the Q-snap, you'll be able to see it a bit better, but I've got most of the C in, I think. And now I've got, yeah, most of the C. I've got a little bit more to do. I think I'm going up with this colour here, this darker colour. So that will get some progress. I've got my Q-snap here ready for it to go on. So that's that. I do have this kitted up as well in on bobbins in a little box. So that's that as well. And then today I did get a delivery of some little helping hands. They're not called helping hands, but they're going to help me, I think. So I might have mentioned this yesterday, day before. Yesterday, I can't remember. Anyway, I've ordered some of these which are a little bit longer than the ones that I've got. So that gives me a bigger loop to work with. And then I've also ordered some of these to go round the fabric and the snap. So yeah, I'm hoping that these... What? Now what? I don't know. What? You can use a wipe, I suppose. I don't know if it's going to work. We're using some stain remover, or Ian's using some stain remover, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I can't get these out of the packet right this second, but they are just little round things, and they're going to go over the edge to hold it, like the excess fabric and stuff. So they did on Amazon a pack of these and those, but I wanted more of these than, because it was 4 I think in the pack that was shown, so it'd basically just be these, but I got a pack of 10. They're mixed colours, so I think these with the smaller ones as well, because obviously if you need to make it a bit longer, you just... Oh, these magnets are a lot stronger than the other ones that I've got. You can just make it longer by doing that. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. I did actually kitchener the toe of the sock last night that I had finished, and now I need to cast on the second one. My sister's only got diddy little feet, so they don't take long. Yeah, little hobbit feet. She's about size 5. So yeah, they don't take long, and I will need the second one finished by the end of the week. I did weigh the ball of yarn that I was using, and it's about 4 grams more than what this took. So I'm going to chance it, and I'm going to use the same little ball. So then the next 50-gram ball, I know I can get myself a pair of socks, because I'll just do a 20 row leg and put the extra on the foot. I do her socks not that much smaller than mine. I do them 5 rows shorter. I do my socks by rows, I don't measure. And I do hers 5 rows shorter than mine, so that will work out fine. Anyway, that's it for now. We did go to the gym, and I just feel so tired now. I did more weights today than I did last week, and when we come out of there I just felt like jelly. Like my arms just felt like jelly, my legs felt like jelly, but yeah, we'll get there, and it will get to the stage where
it'll get easier.
It'll get easier, yeah.
But then you have to work harder.
True, but then you don't feel like you're working harder because it's easier. So, but yeah.
I find it easy because I'm such a hunk.
I would show you him, but he's got no top on.
They don't want to see that.
No. So yeah, we're gonna have spaghetti bolognese for dinner tonight.
I don't find it easy at all.
Oh, you don't? No, he doesn't find it. Well, not easy peasy, but easier than you would have done 2 years ago.
I wouldn't have done it 2 years.
No, you wouldn't even walked in the door 2 years ago. So, but yeah, everything is progress, little bits at a time. So, I'm going to put my cross stitch in the Q-snap. I'm going to drink my coffee that I've made, sit down, probably ache, regret it later, but it will be worth it in the end. So I'm gonna put the telly on and chill for a bit. Well, hello and happy Thursday. I haven't filmed much over the last few days. You might be able to tell by my voice that I've got a sore throat. I don't feel like I've got a cold or anything. Yesterday my throat just got worse and worse throughout the day, and then I woke up this morning and it's red raw. So I'm going to keep this kind of short depending on how it goes. Like I said, yesterday we wasn't going to go to the gym, but then we decided to go to the gym. And when we got there, I was okay. My throat was sore. I had my big bottle of water, but I started to get a really bad headache. And I did what I could in the gym. We was there for about an hour. And then I said to Ian, I'm done. He was done before me anyway. I'm so sorry. And come home, we had dinner. I just had an omelette for dinner last night. I didn't really fancy much. Ian had mushrooms with bacon and cheese on top and some peppers and stuff. So we didn't have a heavy dinner or anything. And I just felt absolutely shattered. I haven't really crafted that much either, to be honest. I hardly did anything yesterday, but I will show you what I have done. You would have seen the first sock complete, and now I have a second sock up to the toe. I need to just do the toe and then that's done. My radvent, I was further along on that than I originally thought. So I already had one side done. And I was on the second side. I will try and cut out as much of this coffin as I possibly can. I think I've put in the rest of this colour, and I've started to put in this colour. But I've now added for the body, and I'm now knitting flat, as you can see. And I have a big hole under the armpit. The hole on the other side is not as big, but I don't know whether that will... Oh, where am I? What have I done? I don't know whether that will close up over time. And I think this side is slightly... So the hole is not as big. And where I've knitted it is a bit different on that side to it is this side. I've managed to do this one correct. And that one has got like a faux seam. No one's going to see both sides at the same time, so I'm not worried, and it is what it is. I don't know what I did wrong there. It looks like the stitches were twisted. But anyway, hey ho. So yeah, that's as far as I've got on that. I'm going to knit on this a lot more today to try and get at least another couple of colours in, to get as close to finishing that. The cross stitch is up there, you can't really see it. I did get a delivery of these long things here and these like hugger things, and I've put them all round, even on this side, and they work really well. I really do like them. And these magnets are really strong. There was one listing that I saw on Amazon, and it said the reviews were really bad, saying they're rubbish, then the magnets are not very strong. These magnets are really strong. So I managed to get the rest of this colour here in, and I have started to do like the goldy colour at the bottom. So this goes down into, like, it's not the beach, but it's got like umbrellas here, and I don't know if you can see the, what are they called? Loungers. I can't remember now what's at the bottom, but it's like a bit of land, and then it comes round, and this looks like, this is all building this side. So yeah, that is what I'm working on. I think this is 14 count Ada. Without me measuring it, I'm not sure, but it was just what I picked out. I've got a couple of stitches in here that I'm missing, so all the blue is now done, but I have got a couple, I think 3 stitches missing, and it's the dark blue that I need to go back into. So yeah, that's that. I did make a small purchase from Vinted. I went on there looking, or I just looking in general for fabric for cross stitch. Now, the first time I've ever used 25 count is on the skull. I've always just used Ada. Normally, that's been a 14 count Ada, normally what comes with kits. But using the 25 count on the skull, it's so different and feels different. The stitches feel different. It's just, I don't know, it just feels different. So there is any patterns that I see, and there is one that I've been looking at that is on a 14 count, and I was thinking of doing it on a 28 count over 2. That will make it a 14 count, so we'll see. I haven't decided 100% on that just yet. I have put in on Lakeside Needlecraft everything that I need, and I've tried to sign up to their newsletter. I don't know if anyone else has done this or have tried, but you can get a code for 10% off the DMC flosses if you sign up to their newsletter. And I've signed up to their newsletter, and I've never ever received anything from them, and I've tried a different email address because I've got 3 email addresses, and none of them give me any code or anything, and also I don't get any newsletters from them. So yeah, a bit weird. But anyway, I went on Vinted and I purchased from the same person 5 different bits of material. Sorry, I've got the telly on and it's distracting me. So anyway, I got this 28 count in coffee. The colour's not going to be great, but I suppose I can just poke it out at the top, can't I? This coffee colour, it's really pretty. They've all been packaged so well, but I did go back onto this person's Vinted page and they've got so much more fabric, so I don't know whether they get it in, cut it up and then sell it on. But for all these, it was £11. I gave them an offer and they accepted the offer. This is 32 count, I don't know what that says, linen in cement grey. So that's a really nice colour. And they're not massive pieces. That one's 13 inch by 11. This one is 10.5 by 13 inch. But I thought they would do small little things just to get me practicing on different materials. This is a 28 count in Misty Pink. And this is 11 by 13 inch. Which, keep the sticker in. Oh, and yesterday I did go to Home Bargains. So this is the size of the piece of material. It's not big by any means, but it will get a decent sized project on this. and it's good for me practicing. So for me, just to have smaller pieces, which I think is what I need before anything else. I don't know how this was folded up. Like that. So that's that one. I'll put that back in a second. Whoops. Or just throw it on the floor. This is 27 count Linda White. So this is just a white 27 count. And this one is a 25 count Lugana in antique white. And I think this one's 14 by 18 inches. This one's a bit bigger. And I think this is what I am doing my skull on, to be honest. And they've all been cut with like the shearing scissors. Is that what it is? It's like this. Pinking scissors. Anyway, this would have easily got my skull onto it. And I believe, don't quote me on this, tell me if I'm wrong, that if it's got the orange, it's a Zweigart. I'm not sure still. It's all still new. But yeah, all for £11. I'm not complaining. And I might save the person's thing on my Vinted so that if there's any more that come up, then just to have like a little stash. Now I don't have any stash of even weave or linen or anything like that. I've got just a very small amount of Ada, to be honest. I don't... Oh, the ticket's come out now. Oh, it's there. I don't have anything like this. So just this as a little start. I am thinking of doing... I'll show you. Sorry, this is very... I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel like I've got a cold or anything. It's just literally my throat. But my sister and her sister-in-law on Saturday... Well, my sister-in-law was really ill on Saturday and I went to see the boys. But surely it wouldn't take like 4 days to come out in me. I don't know. I could have caught it from anywhere, to be honest, at the gym or whatever. I was going to show you what I might start. So, I think it's in my folders. So, this is one that I'm thinking of starting when it loads. Have I got a full picture? No, that's really helpful, isn't it? So, it's a little bit blurry because I've had to zoom in, but this is the one that I'm thinking of starting. Obviously I can't show you anything else because it's the chart. But I can show you this. It's really pretty. So you can go on the website, Willow... you can go on the website willowfabrics.com and get the whole kit. That includes the fabric and the floss. Or you can just go on Lakeside Needlecraft and just put it all in individually. Now this does, as you can see, use a few colours, which some of these I am using in my skull, but the thing with what I've done is I've done them out of my stash, so they're not actually DMC colours. So that's something that I would have to see if like they will go together, the ones that I have got. But we'll see. Well, I'm not 100% sure on it yet. It's out of one of the cross stitch magazines and I got Readly, so I just screenshot it and saved it into my files on my iPad. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. We did purchase a new coffee table last week. It came Tuesday, I think. And it's a lift up table. So it's got stuff on it now, but let me show you. So I don't know how well you're going to see this, but the lid of the table, it comes up so that it's easier for us to eat our dinner or for me to edit or whatever. And it's quite a nice height. So once I'm sort of sat here, it's a nice height. So yeah, we built this yesterday and we really enjoyed it. We've really enjoyed it so far. Ian's ate his dinner off of it. We've had our lunch on it. It just goes back down. Yeah, Ian's had dinner. We've had our lunch on it. And the idea is that when we don't want to move the table around too much, where the other one, we've still got it, it's over there, it's not been taken apart yet. It's only an IKEA one. This one was from Amazon. Yeah, the idea is we don't want to keep moving the table around. Where the other one, Ian was pulling it closer to him to eat, was pulling it around, and it was a lot. And we have put roller feet on the bottom of this one just in case we do need to move it, because it is really heavy. Also, let's pull this back up. Also, I might do this on my phone, it might be a bit easier, but let me just film a little bit of what it looks like from my perspective. So this is what it looks like up. You'll have to excuse the stuff on it. But it has like this little storage bit under here. So I've just put some wipes, some books. The remote is in there as well, the TV remote. And then under here, we've still managed to put our boxes. So this one has got salt, pepper, ketchup. We don't keep our sauces in the fridge, but yeah. And this one here has got just random stuff in. The little Hoover, tablets, batteries, more wipes, nail files. And then that one there has got tools for Ian and bits and pieces. So yeah, when I say tools, I mean like there's a little screwdriver set in there. Normally he's got some super glue in there. Just random bits and pieces, basically. And it's been really nice. And when it came, I was really worried that it'd be a bit cheaply put together, if that makes sense. But it's solid, it's absolutely solid. And it wasn't that expensive, so that's good. I think it was like, there was a couple we was looking at. One was £59 and one was £79. And I can't remember the one that we bought, but for a coffee table, I don't think that's too bad. And it's perfect for what we want. Like Ian was sorting out his holidays for work and stuff, so he brought it up and he was writing what he needed to write, and so yeah, I think it's gonna do us a good turn. It's easy enough to put up and down, but you just got to be a bit gentle with it, because we did it yesterday and there was a cup on the table, and as it went down the cup slid. It was on a placemat, but it was like, oh, maybe we need to do that a bit more gently. But yeah, that's I said I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I haven't. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to do some knitting. I'm going to get the toe into this sock, as that needs to be done. And I said I was going to use the rest of that ball, which I've still got. There's loads there. There'll be loads to do the toe. I'm loving this yarn spinner. I am absolutely loving it. It's been the best spinner. And I've had a few in the past, to be fair, like from years ago as well, but it just spins so freely. So yeah. I am in two minds on whether to purchase a 3D printer for my small business, and make stuff and sell it. So if that's something that you would be interested in, because there's no point me buying a printer and people not be interested in that sort of stuff. There's so much that I can do, so much more than the laser machine. I could do yarn spinners, you could do stitch markers, there's just so much. Could do like niddy noddies, there's just a lot that you can do with it. You can make anything virtually with a 3D printer, so let me know what you think. It's quite a big investment, so it's not something that I'm just gonna buy on a whim. I do need a little bit of feedback on that. And there is so much more that I could probably put and make, as well as just knitty stuff and cross stitch crochet stuff. My dad's actually made like you know, the Apple AirPods, not AirPods, tags, the key tags, you know, the tracker things, whatever they're called. He's made little covers for, he's one and my mum's one, and it was the Squid Games, so it's like your thing goes in between. I can't remember what it's called. An air tag. And there's loads of different designs for those. He's actually as well made some wedges, so when they go to restaurants and they get a wobbly table, just put a wedge underneath. So funny, so funny. He's made my sister an Oreo pill pot. So I know a lot of us take pills every day. I do. So pill pots, and there's just the possibilities are endless. So yeah, that could be an investment that I'll have to think about, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it. It's really warm today. We're getting up to about 18 degrees today. I've been over the post office to collect my parcel. So the thing that I don't understand, I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, so the thing that I don't understand is that to get something delivered to my front door from Every, they want to charge me, I think it's like £4 something on Vinted. Now, for me to get something delivered to the post office, which is literally across the road, I can even pick up their Wi-Fi from here. That's how close they are. Sometimes it can be free, and sometimes it could be like £2. How does that make any sense? I just don't get it. Like, it's literally across the road. Obviously they don't know that, but I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, anything I just say to Ian, get it delivered to the post office, because number one, if we're not in, they're not going to take it away again. And number two, it's easier. We know it's been delivered, we know it's safe, and we can go and collect it when we've got time to, which is normally either straight away or the next morning. So yeah, I just said to Ian, because he's ordered some trainers, I said just get them delivered to the post office, and it don't come any quicker or any slower, it's the same. I'm definitely going now after that little tangent. Ian's gone to the garage, can't remember if I've said that. And yeah, that's about it. So I will catch you up. Today's Thursday. I normally finish my vlogs on a Friday, which I will tomorrow finish my vlog. I'm hoping that I can get a lot more of my radvent done today. I'm just going to sit and chill. Like, I don't feel like I've stopped since Saturday. So we went to Slimming World Saturday. Went to see the boys. Then I come home. Then we went out. Sunday, I can't remember what happened Sunday, to be perfectly honest. But Monday, it's like we're going to the gym. Ian's on nights, so we're going to the gym in the day, coming back, doing, like, going to get stuff for dinner, coming back. It's just like I've not been non-stop. So I just want a day where I can sit and do nothing, and that is today. It is 1:25 and I've got about 4 or 5 hours before I need to do anything else. Ian's having soup for dinner, so that's nice and easy. I might even have omelette again. Just something easy. We'll see. Anyway, I'm really going now. I'm so sorry. I will see you either later today or tomorrow with final progress for this vlog. So yeah, I will see you then. Hello, good morning. It's Friday and I've just about washed my hair. That's it. I was going to do it yesterday, but I just didn't have the energy, and today I still haven't really got the energy. My throat is not hurting as much with me talking. It's mainly when I cough that it's really, really sore, but now I feel like I'm getting a cold. I spoke to Casey and she said that's how hers started, so it doesn't bode well for the weekend. So we're going Slimming World tomorrow. It's my sister's birthday on Sunday. We're going Slimming World tomorrow. I'm having the boys while she goes to an escape room thing. And I was invited and I was going to go. And Ian was going to have the boys, but he's going out tomorrow. So he said that he was like, oh, I've got stuff planned. He'd already booked tickets to go somewhere, and so I said, oh, it's all right. I'll have the boys. It's not a problem, because on Sunday it's Casey's birthday, and she's coming over, and I'm going to make an afternoon tea. So I'm going to do sandwiches and cakes and nibbles and drinks and just have like an afternoon of food. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be okay. Yeah, I feel okay, but I don't have much energy. Ian went to the gym by himself yesterday, and I think he's going to go by himself again today. He took his gym stuff with him. He's gone to the garage. He's got a car thing tomorrow, so he's just doing the final bits and pieces that he needs to do to his car. If Casey comes back in time, because he'll be at the garage sort of most of the day tomorrow, then he's going out late afternoon to go and do whatever the thing that he's doing. And if the boys get picked up early enough and I feel well enough, I will go with him or meet him there or whatever, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I just feel like rubbish. Never mind, that I'm sure I'll be fine. I've washed my hair today and I put some purple, I want to say it's purple shampoo, but it's not like a shampoo you get in the supermarkets and stuff. It's a salon purple shampoo, so it's a lot more pigmented, and I think like from here up it's give me a really nice colour. This down here is still the colour that, I don't know if you remember, when I first dyed my hair back to blonde. It was very gingery, it was very ginger. And I just put a pink on and it was okay, but this is still that colour. And where I've been using purple shampoo and we've been putting bleach on my roots and it's been going, like, washing it out and stuff, it's gone a bit lighter, but I can't wait to get the rest of this cut out, really. I was thinking of just having my hair cut short just to get rid of it, but yeah, I don't think... I like my hair long because I can do stuff with it, put it up. Anyway, that's enough of that. I did do a little bit of my cross stitch last night and I have managed to get all of this in. So I am at the other side here. All this down here is like a concrete floor with a swimming pool in the corner, like here. And then up here we go into the buildings and a bit of greenery and stuff, so I'm really looking forward to getting a bit more of that done. On my radvent, I've got a bit more done on that as well. I think, I can't remember. Did I do much more after I spoke to you yesterday? I think I did. I've got a few, like, I've got the start of another colour in now, so I'm definitely like on the body. So I just need to carry on with this colour, another colour, and then do the bit for the back. So this won't be finished this week, but it will be close to being having the back joined and the ribbon putting on. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that so far. I am using my spinner. I've managed to ball up the yarn quite loose and just poke it on that. So yeah, that's that. Did I show you the socks yesterday? I have finished the socks. I can't remember if I just had the toe to go yesterday, but yeah, they are finished and I'm not going to bother blocking them. They're for my sister and she'll probably put them straight on her feet, so yeah, that's that. And I have got a whole 50 gram and a little bit left over. I haven't weighed it yet, but I thought what I would do today, because I'm not really feeling doing anything much, is this box here. Oh, and also for this cross stitch I need a really dark blue, which is almost black, and the one that I have picked out previously for the pattern is too light, so I need a really dark one. So I was thinking of going through this, which is all of my flosses. There is loads in here, and I don't think any of them are DMC. They're all a mixture of brands, but I'm going to try and put them in colour groups like blue, pink, red, green, yellow, orange, brown, so on and so forth, because I just think that might be easier than just putting them into little bags. That's what I'm going to try and do today. So I'm going to clear the table and have just group them together and see if I've got one that's really dark in there. I have got a cup of water. Oh, I've drunk so much water in the last couple of days. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Ian's got soup for dinner. I had soup last night for dinner. Might have omelette for dinner tonight. Yeah. I don't feel like I've lost any weight this week. I have weighed myself on our scales here, but I've been really good as well, so we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. It's couples of the year or something. It is tomorrow, final vote for two together. So there's this award going on in the group tomorrow. I believe we've been nominated. Whether we win, I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to end today, or this week's vlog here, because I'm not really going to get up to much other than grouping all them together and just try and get better. Normally when I get a cold I lose my taste, and I really hope that I don't lose my taste on Sunday, because I want to taste all the lovely food that I'm going to do. So Casey, the boys and Mike are coming over. Ian's at work. He's doing a 12-hour shift on Sunday, but I will save him some food nonetheless. But I've already bought cakes and what else have I bought? Cheese, just loads of different bits and pieces. But I'll go in tomorrow after Casey picks up the boys, and I'm going to go and get the rest of the stuff so it's fresh. Anyway, I hope you've all had a lovely week, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye guys.